Karthigai Deepam, the light of the gods, Part 3. Karthigai Deepam is one of India's oldest festivals, celebrated after Deepavali in October or November each year. This festival is observed across India and some neighbouring countries in South Asia on the day of Karthigai Paurnami or Kartik Purnima, the full moon day of the month of Karthigai. Find out more about Karthigai Deepam and the stories and traditions associated with the festival in the first two parts of this video series. There are many stories about the origins of the Karthigai Deepam festival. In Tamil Nadu, Karthigai Deepam marks the birth of Lord Murugan, the god of war. This day is also dedicated to Lord Shiva to honor his appearance as Ardhanarishwara, the half-male and half-female divinity, or in some places as the Lingodbhava, an endless column of fire. In Kerala, the festival is celebrated as Trikartika. In Mulligur and the Nilgiri hills in southern India, it is celebrated as Lakshava. The name literally means the festival of one lamp, referring to the thousands of lamps that are lit. In parts of North and West India, the festival is called Dev Deepavali or Kartik Purnima. In towns like Varanasi and Prayagraj, millions of lamps light up the banks of the holy river Ganga. On the auspicious occasion of Kartik Purnima, people have a ceremonial bath in the holy river. Fireworks and laser shows illuminate the night sky as people celebrate the festival. Dev Deepavali or Kartik Purnima marks the victory of Lord Shiva over the Asuras or demons Tarakasura, Vidyunmali and Kamalaksha, together known as Tripurasura. The Asura brothers had created Tripura, a trio of moving forts that aligned once every 1,000 years and for one moment only. With a single arrow, the Pashupatastra, Lord Shiva destroyed Tripura and so is also honoured as Tripurantaka. We come across a slightly different story in the Tirupugal, an ancient Tamil text. The Devas or the gods were very proud that Lord Shiva could destroy Tripura only with their help. But Lord Shiva did not use their weapons. Instead, he burned down Tripura with just a smile, thus defeating their ego. And so Lord Shiva is also known as Sirittapura Meritta Perumal, the Lord who burned a city with a smile. Vaishnavas, devotees of Lord Vishnu, including the Tamil Vaishnavas, celebrate Karthigai Paurnami as Vishnu Karthigai. It is believed that Lord Vishnu, in his avatar as Matsya the fish, saved the world from the Mahapralayam, the great deluge, when all the world was submerged in water and life was almost extinguished. In Pushkar in western India, Kartik Purnima marks the awakening of Lord Vishnu after Chaturmas or 4 months of cosmic slumber. People pray and light floating lamps in the sacred Pushkar lake. The annual Pushkar Mela or fair is very famous and hosts thousands of visitors every year. In the western state of Maharashtra, the Pandharpur Wari, a pilgrimage to the Rukmini Vitthal temple by devotees, is very famous. It is believed that Lord Vitthal or Vithoba, an avatar of Lord Vishnu, awakens on Kartik Purnima day and returns to his abode. The sunshine state of Goa celebrates Tripurari Purnima as the day Lord Krishna vanquished the demon Tripurasura. In the village of Sankhelim, thousands of lamps are floated on the river Valvanti. Fireworks and boat shows make the celebration spectacular. Girnar Parikrama or Lily Parikrama in Gujarat in the west is an annual trek through forests during Kartik Purnima. Devotees go around the Girnar mountain as they pray. Girnar, like Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu, is also an extinct volcano. It is interesting to note that Lothal, Dholavira and Surkotra in Gujarat are sites of the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization. Some experts believe the Harappans were the ancestors of the Dravidians of southern India. The Girnar Parikrama resembles the Girivalam of Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu, where devotees pray as they circle the mountain. Is this mere coincidence or a remnant of a shared past when ancient Dravidians lived across India? Odisha in eastern India observes Kartik Purnima as Boita Bandhana. People assemble near ponds, lakes, rivers or the sea for prayers. Thousands of boat-shaped lamps made of banana stem and coconut are floated on ponds, rivers and the ocean. The boats hark back to their ancestors in the ancient land of Kalinga, who used to journey to Southeast Asian countries in beautifully decorated merchant boats. After prayers, people light sky lamps called Karthigai Deepam inside earthen pots. These pots are then hoisted high up on ceremonial bamboo poles to guide the spirits of our visiting ancestors back to the heavens. In some parts of Odisha, Karthikeshwar Puja is celebrated to mark the victory of Lord Karthikeya or Murugan over the Asura king Surapadman. The Sura Samharam festival at the Tiruchendur temple in Tamil Nadu celebrates the same event, but earlier in the month before Karthigai Deepam. Kati Bihu in Assam in the east marks the return of the ancestral spirits for their annual visit to Earth with prayers for a good harvest. People light earthen lamps called Saki near the Tulsi plant at home, in gardens, granaries and paddy fields. Farmers place sky lamps called Akakvanti on bamboo poles around their fields to guide the visiting spirits back to heaven. In Sri Lanka, Karthigai is celebrated by lighting lamps inside and outside the house. The Sokkapane, a structure made of dry palm leaf, is burned outside temples and is symbolic of Lord Shiva. Devotees also take out processions of gods and festive chariots. As in Tiruvannamalai, a Mahadipam or divine fire is lit on top of the Konesar hill near the Tirukoneswaram temple of Lord Shiva. In Nepal, Karthik Nach, a dance and music festival, is celebrated in the month of Karthigai. Karthik Nach is danced in honor of Lord Karthikeya and also portrays stories of Lord Vishnu in his various avatars. Loi Krathong in Thailand is known as the Festival of Lights. It is celebrated around Karthigai Purnami. To honor their ancestors, people release thousands of sky lamps that look like floating stars in the night sky. Myanmar also celebrates Festival of Lights as beautiful as Karthigai Deepam, Dev Deepavali or Loi Krathong. The festival of Tazangdang marks the end of the month of Katina. People pray to their ancestors by lighting thousands of earthen lamps and sky lanterns. Some researchers believe that Loi Krathong and Tazangdang are Buddhist adaptations of an ancient Hindu festival celebrated in earlier times when Hinduism was followed in these countries. Isn't it fascinating that people who live thousands of kilometers apart with different languages and beliefs are still connected by an ancient festival from a shared past? This concludes the 3-part series on Karthigai Deepam, a festival known by several names and celebrated in many countries across South Asia. For more such content, please like, share and subscribe.